Race 9 was the running of the Naturalism Stakes, a handicap race under quality conditions. The winner, the impressive winner of the race, I thought, was the Greb, and Light Vision and Burgers filled the placings. Do you have a take on that race, Matthew?
I guess, but again, I might leave this one to Suman to go into some detail there. Another fan of Zagreb there. I thought, like anyone else, it was an outstanding run. He was I think he was dead last coming around the turn. So, and you could just see him. He was only half in view. I think he came so wide. An enormous run. Really put the writing on the wall for a couple of races in the future. I know he gets into the Caulfield Cup now. He's exempt from belt and he'll carry a very, very light weight in that race. But I've made my thoughts clear about the Caulfield Cup and where that race is going and who's going to take home that trophy. And I just think that Zagreb strikes me more as a Melbourne Cup horse than a Caulfield Cup horse. I think his racing pattern won't suit a Caulfield Cup, it'll suit more and more a Melbourne Cup, and I think he lacks that bit of sharpness to be in the firing line for a Caulfield Cup. Just my opinion, and that's where I think his chances will be at their best.
Soon?
Yeah, look, I think he's the only horse worth talking about from that race.
Point of view of the Cups.
From the point of view of the Cups, Zagreb, he's a horse that showed quite a lot of ability as a 3-year-old. There was a bit of a boom on him at one stage. He always was that horse that was running on behind the place getters, and then ultimately in the autumn he looked like he was going to be a bit disappointing. But it's good to see that David Hayes has found the key to the horse and got him running well again. He's got a very stout pedigree. He's by Zabil. He's out of the Leica family, so he should be able to run 2 miles very solidly. He's still a bull, which really confounds me why they kept him a stallion.
Well, they've got him down as a stallion prospect. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, I mean that type of horse. That's back. They need to get out of the time warp. That's from the 1970s.
A bit of owner's talk coming out there as well, like the lines like looks like Zabil. I haven't had a good enough look at it to be sure.
He needs a lot more than that. It's just not commercial, and he'll end up in Tasmania or somewhere like that. But I think that from a Cup's point of view, the horse he's a good lightweight chance. He's going to run on strongly. He'll run the distance. So he's got to be included in multiples.
Sure.
Well, Guy, I want to put a little bit of a different spin on this. I agree with the boys that Zagreb is certainly the only horse to follow out of the race in terms of the future of the Cups, Caulfield and Melbourne Cup. However, I think he's a little bit more brilliant than what we're giving him credit for now. Not often do we see stayers that are looked upon as Cups horses that are capable of winning 1200 metre races, and this horse earlier this year has won a 1200 metre race. His last 200 yesterday was reported being the fastest 200 of the day. Now, we can't take that lightly. This horse has obviously got a terrific turn of foot when he's let down. Once he gets over the staying, over 2400 and further, I think that will become more apparent, because not a lot of stayers do have a great turn of foot. Most of them don't. They can't rattle off, 11 sectionals for a furlong. Yep. But this horse did yesterday.
What I will say, though, he's entitled to run those sort of sectionals. The horse was ridden cold.
If he
doesn't do that,
he
doesn't win, and he doesn't stamp himself as the hope that he isn't there, he has to run that.
He did run second in the Derby, in a South Australian Derby at the last preparation. Okay, it's just Sub-Zero won it, and he was a Melbourne Cup winner. So
everyone always
wait, and Mummify won it as well, and Mummify wasn't a slouch. But the horse that beat him, the point I'm making, the horse that beat him in the Derby was Zarita. Now, you guys gave Zarita a rap earlier in his both his runs this time in against Weekend Hustler have been outstanding. So maybe the South Australian Derby of this year, or last season, isn't so bad, because we've got Zarita and now Zagreb coming out of it, and he's by Danehill.
Sure.
So that's probably where he's getting his brilliance from a little bit,
Sure. Look, you make some valid points. For me, the big difference there is Zarita's got the pace to settle in a better position, closer to the firing line, and I think she's got a bit of extra brilliance to be able to put herself in calculations for the Caulfield Cup. I think
they'll get him with no weight. They'll get him with 50 kilos.
I just think the Caulfield Cup is generally run by horses that are either on the pace or just off it. And you use Mummify as an example there. The horse led all the way. Sky Heights led all the way. Mind Power led all the way. These are horses.
They run fifth. These ones. These are the ones that come on. They're running fifth.
That's right. And everyone says, "Oh, back me in the Melbourne Cup." That's right. And that's my take on it. And then I'm certainly not going to be a person to say he can't win the Melbourne Cup. He's got the right breeding, the right trainer, all that sort of thing. So
It's coming together lovely. I just think he's all his runs this time in have been terrific. First up, he was 5th over 1400, charging home.
sure.
Then 2nd in a listed race over 17, now up to 2000. He's just the timing of him, the
there's a sense of
progression he's
timing there for
making.
sure.
I think he'll probably have one more run going into the Caulfield Cup or something like that. So I think sense of timing's there. No weight on his back, handicap conditions.
Well, he's qualified.
He's in a
now,
mix.
so
He'll run in the Turnbull, I'd say, because you don't cop a penalty.
Well, that's exactly right.
So
I don't think they'd mind even if he did get a slight penalty because he's right on the minimum anyway. So.
They don't need a penalty though
He's
because they're
exempt
exempt.
from ballot.
They're exempt. They'd be silly if they want to cop a penalty. They're exempt. So no, but that's probably it for the naturalism station. Do you think, boys?
Yeah, that's it.
Anything else?
No, that's.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.